to the stream, everybody. I am Mohammed, Marimo on the Discord server. And who is this?
I'm no one. I'm back here.
You're going to hopefully move the chair closer to the microphone. No.
Sit over here. All right, let's get in here.
Let's get in here.
All right, yeah, Andrew, Avarem on Discord, of course. I'm here every week. Not a special guest star like we have right in front of you. But yeah, we're here to answer all your questions about Inkbound, talk about this new update going live next week, especially and including the Chainbreaker, which is right in front of you. Also, I'm here to answer your questions. Are you going to drive today? Is you're going to
I have not played this class.
Great. This is,
at all.
This is the experience that our players are going to have. I can talk about it. You can play it.
Yeah. I was just showing off my very cute-looking claw man here. People have been asking about the claw class that they see in
sure. No, that's
promotional art. That's not this one.
No.
Okay. Is it the other one?
Nope.
Oh, what's the other one?
Squeegee says this is punching guy, not Chainbreaker.
Punching guy.
PG. Well, the other one is I don't know if we've announced it yet, but I think we can say at least the name. The other one is the Godkeeper, so you can sort of imagine that's got to be pretty powerful. Keeping gods.
I would like to save my changes. Yes.
Save your changes. Cool. So I guess we'll do a solo run so we can play it around speed.
Do we want to just do a quick dive to go easy on the mechanics, or do we want to just like punish ourselves?
It is totally up to you.
Okay, I have not played this class yet, so I think
16, yeah.
think I'm going to do the quick dive. Dang, y'all unhinged. You should have seen the stream with me and Albert. That was unhinged.
Right. Gotta get you guys in here again.
That was awesome. We just talked about anime for like 2 hours.
Great.
Yeah.
Can we make chat a little bigger?
Can we make chat bigger? No. I'll make it smaller.
Great. There we go.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Chat is bigger. Got a little note.
All right.
For the trinkets, are we showing
some
changes?
We've been making changes here. We're going to make some more changes. We're still iterating, still getting some good feedback. But, yeah, do you have a...
I was going basic.
Cool. Basic is good.
I was just going to get some money.
Get some, the double thumbs up, like big extra cash. Check Shiny Pet channel.
Mr. Side Dev, am I the side dev or are you the side dev?
I don't know. I'm on the side right now. I don't have Discord on my phone, though, so...
That's interesting. And I should not click that to not reveal stuff. Which book do we want?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we're going to get... No, next time folks are in town, we're going to get Brandon hosting the stream 100%. The non-player dev, thank you.
The non-player dev.
Also, we have some sad news. We're growing. Returning chatter, welcome back. Fourth Stone. The sad news today is, and you might have already said this, we are not doing giveaways.
Could not figure it out.
We're, so we'll do extra next week.
I'm awful. I'm just the worst. You could yell at me, don't yell at Kami.
Okay.
I'm just terrible.
Yeah.
Physical damage seems good with this class, even though I have not actually looked at their abilities or bindings.
So I believe they have one fist that is magic and one fist that is physical.
That's what that says.
Set up yet, but yeah. So
this icon's not ready yet. Hello, Night Owl. Welcome to the stream. So physical is great. And have we shown the vestige sets here?
We have, yeah.
Have we shown the change in the UI here? Because I don't think we have.
So you want to talk about that?
Yeah. There's some UI here. Here are your stats.
Sure. Well,
that's what it is for now.
Once you collect it, there will be a little more.
Okay, well now something's showing up here. What is this? Aha.
Yeah, so we're still figuring out some things with how we're showing this, but this is kind of a bucket for non-active sets to kind of get them off the screen a little bit. And then when you activate them, when you collect them, they will expand like they did before in the previous weeks.
You could call me Kami if you want, chat. If it makes you feel any better.
There you go.
Physical, but magic's good too. Magic damage, runic strike. This one seems nice. Let's do that. And 2 tarnished faults. Like that. Glasses really do change someone. That's true. That is true. So, how does this class work?
Let's dive into it. So let's also reach the abilities. We can talk about them, or the bindings, as we call them.
The bindings, abilities internally.
So runic strike is fun. You teleport to an enemy and you get to do damage. So physical, it swaps between physical and magic. Also, I believe your passive interacts with this, and your passive will build up charges. And Brandon, Squeegee, in chat has really put some juice on this, so you guys will see that here in a minute.
Okay. What's our thing that looks like bonk but will not be bonk next week?
Absolutely. So yeah, let's read it. Uppercut an enemy, pushing them back and dealing damage. So this shoves them, and I believe, yes, if you hit an enemy with them as you shove them, that enemy will also take damage.
Was that additional damage intentional?
The additional damage intentional.
The number for the additional
Oh.
damage.
No, but there you are. I'm sure that's our rounding. Because you have physical damage, right?
Yeah, I did get a physical damage buff.
Right. So numbers happen.
Awesome. Very nice.
Very nice.
Uh,
Eruption.
We're already off script. It's great.
And yeah, so eruption is gonna it got poison added actually, I think, like today. So physical damage, magic damage, and poison damage in an arc. It is also expensive. It is one of the more expensive starter abilities for classes, so you're gonna want to use it at the right time.
So let's see.
Yeah, so you can leap to things and then you can push them around.
Let's do that. And then this is the push. Well,
Your
that will
fist
just
starts glowing.
yeah. This will just kill them.
That
so
will just kill them, which is good. There you go.
love
A
that.
nice uppercut.
Before I teleport, let's grab an orb, and I'll get a critical hit here. Oh, okay. I see. It's a good way to get out of damage zones also.
Oh, absolutely. No, highly mobile class. You get to move around a lot.
Nice. Hello, Skagara. It is going well.
Let's see if it's rendering properly. Oh,
Let's see. Oh,
it's okay so far.
let's try this.
Why did it
Nice.
say arc instead of cone? We haven't done our text consistency path yet, so that's kind of the frank answer. Actually, I need to write a note to make sure that script's working again.
Well, that was not too bad, but we're also not in a ranked run at all.
Nope, we're on easy mode.
We're on easy mode. All right, now that we have these vestige sets, I'm going to spend a little more time seeing what does what. Movement might not be that useful if I already have so much movement.
Yeah, you're pretty good on movement.
Pretty good on
And you
movement.
already drafted a physical one, so you kind of want to look for a physical one if you can, but I mean, you got...
Well, I did get a critical drafting also.
Right. Well, Spyglass is pretty good.
Yeah, marked is very good, so let's do that. Fist of the Ink Star. That's right.
So, old school.
I mean, it's coming back.
Coming back.
So we do have poison already.
We do, yeah, so that's pretty good.
Let's get that.
Also, that was
It's
like
the
a-
highest rarity
Yeah,
one
that
also,
was a
so that
rarity
seems
upgrade.
like
Absolutely.
the worthwhile one. And let's see. Well, we did just get something for burn, so burn does sound pretty good.
There you go, hybrid build. There's even a set that works with both.
All right. We don't have that many quillings. Let's do the binding empowerment. Oh, I have a quest to eat a fish in Garden's Edge.
Oh, wow, you're question already.
Yes.
But-
Yes.
And you leveled up.
Let's go.
We're doing progress here.
Got a question from Mumsy in chat.
Usually those are leading. I love it. Mr. Andrew, does the class have any access to status effects? Yeah, well, it has the poison, which got added to it. And then I believe this one also has, and you guys help me out. I actually have not played with all the ascensions on this class yet. I've been playing a little more Godkeeper.
I like this poison one.
But we have added, yeah, we've added a little poison, we've added a little smite. Oh, bleed, I believe is on this one. We've been adding more bleed. You got the bleed damage. You got all sorts of stuff with bleed in this update.
Let's.
Squeegee says, the 3 sure is expensive. I wish there was a built-in mechanic to lower the cost. Oh, that's the passive. And that's why they said that. That passive will lower the cost on your abilities as you use it.
Let's do a big punch here.
That can be a way to access.
Oh, that's actually really nice because of the way this attacks.
Yeah.
I could see that being very useful in multiplayer.
Absolutely.
Just gonna grab this
Or
orb.
the opposite. You can do a little friendly fire if you want.
Oh. That's called trolling.
That is called trolling.
Alright. I think it's time for the 3.
Yeah, you gotta clear it out.
So what's the
Now-
name of this? Eruption.
Eruption. Now you could build up a stack of that passive, and I believe it discounts it, although you might still not have enough resources if you have to use it 3 times, 2, 5. Math.
I'm gonna go for it.
Tunes also is asking a nice leading question. Do I hear some meaty SFX? Yes, we've been updating the sound effects, including the player getting hit. We're using a lot more of the meat slapping.
The meat slapping.
Sound effects.
That's a way to word that.
That's a way to word. That's how they did like kung fu movies. You gotta steak. You gotta like hit it on things. So we're trying to make them juicier. Oh, you're taking a bunch of damage, or you're going to in theory, but
In theory.
those dots doing work. And Radthor says, "What's the name of the one ability again? Let's make sure we get it right. We can mouse over that. The
Runic Strike.
Runic Strike.
Which, if you use it 3 times, you get Combo 1, which gives you a cost discount, which is useful for the expensive stuff. Let's do that. Let's see. I think I'm fine.
Ooh.
And we do have a cost discount because we have achieved some combos here. Each combo gives us
Right, you're
one
glowing.
discount.
Yep, so everything costs one less, I believe, until you use something that's not your one.
Oh, hang on.
ability.
This is interesting, this targeting mode here. I
Yeah.
didn't know it did that.
Yep.
Let's read that again. Right, it's the second action.
Yeah.
You push the enemy. Okay. I like that. Get out of here.
Right, there you go.
Then that should be good.
All right.
Nice. We took a lot of damage, however.
We did. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage early on for the second battle,
It
yeah.
definitely is. It definitely is.
So let's see. This Molten will upgrade if I take the Burnital Gauntlets.
It will. It will. And pretty soon, maybe even today, that'll glow when you're mousing over that.
Yeah, just not right now.
Just like right now.
Maybe later today.
Maybe later.
Let's see. The health is actually maybe a concern for me currently.
Sure.
So I might get that. Or I could just go all in on damage. My physical is certainly better than my magic.
Shocks is pretty fun when you're doing big hits,
That's true.
but you've got a bit of a damage, dot build, and dot, you want a little defensiveness if you're doing dots because you get hit.
Or I could reroll and see what we get. Maybe I'll get the poison one.
Or you can.
That would be nice. I did not.
Nope. You can reroll. You have one more if you want to. It's 2 this time, though. It goes
Let's
up.
do it. Oh,
Nope.
okay, that's fine.
You have a couple nice defensive ones here, though.
The Quillings one goes nice with this, but I don't know if that's the play. I think Shield Wall is actually pretty good if we're getting hit a lot.
Right.
And Spiked scales, so we will get that.
Yeah, the Smoke Bomb does days, which can be good, but...
Let's see.
Well, we have new events, or powered-up events. I guess not really new ones, but all of them got a little extra juice.
But I have enough Quillings to get a lot from the Binding Empowerment.
You do.
So let's try that. First, we'll do this one. Okay, just I love crit chance. I enjoy RNG. And what do we get here? Ooh, there's a lot we get here. When used with physical, inflict shattered, and inflict hex otherwise. That sounds awesome. I am going to get that. How are we feeling?
How are we feeling? Yeah, do you want to coach through a little, or you want to do a hard battle?
I'm out of glyphs, is how I'm feeling.
You're out of glyphs. Well, you gotta get a glyph globule. That's what they say. You're out of glyphs.
This potion will not do me much right now, but let's see what it gives us. It's the exact same thing.
Wow.
Oh, hang on. Did we show the new thing that happens here? You can now preview what you are going to change by hovering it. That was a feature request, I think, from version 1 or 0.1. We haven't hit version 1. First release.
Sure.
People were like, I want to see what I'm replacing. You can now see what you're replacing, except in this case, everything is the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Sure. And that screen's a little faster now, so it's a little quicker to replace things. We've been working on
We've sped that screen up.
Some responsiveness stuff is part of this update for sure.
All right, so them being all away from me right now makes it a bit difficult unless I do some setup currently.
Right.
So.
And they got that treasure pot.
I do like hitting the treasure pot. I do think that the Spindlecaster needs to go.
It's got to go.
We'll go very quickly here. That was my physical. Now I have a magic. Oh, no, now I have the opportunity to do this. Yeah, that is fun. And then maybe I can burn them too. We will hold Alt, see the damage. That looks pretty good. I can get that orb, or I'll just wait. So I'll just wait for the orb. Lots of damage happening. Lots of enemies dying. This is great. We love to see that. That is a huge range. Can I possibly...
It is a big range.
I think getting the enemies will be more useful here. I can drink the potion, that's true. I should probably wait to do that.
Yeah, you can decide if you, like...
Because if I do this, then I'll drink the potion.
Right, then that one can come off cooldown. There you go.
I just don't have enough will to do much with it. However, do that. Take this. I still have all of my movement, which is great. There's another orb here. Try to do that. That looks awesome. Oh, the treasure pot is going away. Fantastic. And we are not taking damage. Awesome combo.
Classic don't deal with those chargers strat. Although usually the last wave is bigger than the second wave, so sometimes it adds a little extra threat, like in this case. Perfect turn, says.
Perfect
Xolo.
turn. This will not be a
Sky's
perfect
throw.
turn. This right here will not be a perfect turn if I do this. So maybe I should not do that to begin with. Because that should go on cooldown. Can I get more enemies? Yes, is the answer. Then I have to get out of the way.
Right. And those bombers just kind of sitting over there ready to hit you. Folks are talking about ideas that I guess we added. Like I said, I don't know all the augments or upgrades that we put on these guys yet, because I am still playing them myself, but our class designer's been working hard on them.
I want to just knock this. Does the damage scale based on enemy weight, or is that just a silly idea?
Well, I want to do
I could dream.
ragdoll with our enemy weight. We haven't really done that yet, but like I want bits if you hit him with a smash to like shoot into the sun, but you know.
What are we going to get here? Okay. So we do have Bastion for shielding. This also gives us Inventor. So Bastion, either of these will give us that. This other one is Orb Lord. We don't really need the movement. And this is the higher rarity one anyway.
Sure.
And I am below 50% max HP.
Yeah,
and
shielding's quite good.
Yeah.
Mumsy says I need bits to play at the screen on default on defeat, right? Like that Mutant Ninja Turtles game where you all throw things at the screen. That's a classic.
All right. We got our glyphs back.
Best
Maybe I
move.
should have gotten that before I did the draft.
Oh, sure. You can reroll.
So let's see. Destroy a vestige and permanently gain double its sets.
Yep.
So what is that about?
What is that about? Well, we can choose it. So, but yeah, you have vestiges. You go click a little thing. It's using a placeholder asset right now, and then you don't get the benefits of the basic vestige anymore, obviously, but you will get to keep twice what the sets are. So quite good, especially for the ones that have more, those higher rarity ones.
Yeah, like the Mossed Spyglass, potentially.
Right. I think that would immediately give you that set bonus. It would give you 40 crit damage.
That's
pretty good.
Pretty good.
But you would lose that marked that you're getting every turn, obviously.
Have I been using that marked is the question.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Paying attention. Well, now you won't. There you go. You got it.
So now we have all this.
Yeah.
And this is very like auto chess inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
And basically our goal there with the sets was a few things. We wanted to, we didn't love run quests. They weren't really working for us, but we liked the idea of goals for big rewards. So we wanted to keep that. And then we also really like the stats. We were giving a bunch of like flat stats. It felt sort of samey. Runs were feeling samey. So we wanted a thing that felt like stats, but were more interesting and more broad and more varied. And we're kind of more clear about what they were doing for you for each point you got. So that is basically how we got to them. We're doing a lot of iteration. We're getting a lot of great feedback from some of our playtesters. Still, I think a lot of us are going to be actually like doing some work this weekend to keep getting this thing ready.
Yep.
But it's getting there. It's been fun, and then obviously we'll keep iterating on it as well after this update.
So I could get the range, but then my slots will all be full. And I might want to save that for something even juicier.
Clear them right now.
So I think let's get that critical fist up. I've been building crit. I want more crit chance.
Sure. Yeah, it seems like
and this information's back on the screen here, so it's great.
Crit's coming together.
Any chance we get to see some Godkeeper gameplay?
I think today we are not. We're going to save it for next week. We might decide to pull it up to Wednesday. We'll see. Because, once it's Friday, you guys can just play it yourself.
The Star Walker here will not be useful for me, probably.
No, the shield.
This was the shield, really.
The shield, yeah.
The cheese cards, however.
Cheese cards.
I mean, there's crit.
What's the name?
There's Quilling Hoarder, but I could get another training weights. Right, because that's going to contribute to getting Striker.
Up. It'll immediately give you. So this was changed today. Actually, Striker is a little easier to accomplish.
There we go.
A little more powerful, but a little bit lower set cap. So we're generally finding that having some sets at the lower level with higher power are fun, and then some at the wider range, but with like an incredibly high power at the high end has been like a fun balance. So got a range of those.
All right.
And then the bosses have been getting updates. So Nim definitely does some different stuff. We are trying to tune them. generally a lot better. Also, when this is a new mechanic enemies can have. When you defeat their allies, they will re-aim at you.
Ah.
So be careful.
No.
So don't be careful.
I refuse.
So you're kind of in our threat range. We sort of expect, like, you know, all things being equal, which they never are. This is a wildly random game. Ooh, there you go. Smash him right into his ally.
And then he does turn to face me.
He does turn to face you. It works. He got mad at you for doing that.
Based burn on the bits and not Nim. That's how I do it.
Right.
Based trouble right now.
So we expect about 30 hit points of threat in a boss fight, but obviously where you're at.
I forgot to get the potion. That's fine.
And so on. That's just it. You're still in it. Nope. Orbs have a little movement on them.
Big brain right there. Oh, small brain right now.
Right, that's wow. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. I think.
That was awesome.
Yeah, sometimes muscle memory is a B. You know, sometimes you just.
I'm gonna use the shield.
Use the shield.
I feel like I have to do that. That was really funny though.
Right. No,
I could hit everybody.
You can hit everybody.
Let's get burn on you. You're gonna hit me no matter what, but you're not going to damage me.
No damage. You got good shield going on.
Somebody please clip that.
Yeah, that's gonna.
If you're in chat, it's pretty good. Let's see.
Share it on Blue Sky.
I've been on that lately. So if I push you, you're going to go all the way back.
Yeah, the push goes pretty far, really. So you can.
So
get
before I do that, let's do that. Okay. So yeah. I shouldn't have gotten that orb. It's fine.
Nope. We're in panic mode.
Maybe I should have gotten more range on this. Actually, while I'm here,
you can dive in.
Yeah. Let me do this. I can dive in
with the one. Charge. Yeah, that'll give you a little extra range, picking up orbs.
Smack again. That should be close. It was just not close enough. Well, now, okay. There's the phase change.
Phase them, yep.
Great. That's what I want. Yeah, let's once again burn all the little bits instead of Nim. Perfect strategy.
Yep.
Can I shoot one of these into Nim? Probably not.
I don't know. I mean,
but I can get a twofer.
For you, yeah.
Get a twofer. I think that's fine. I have enough shield.
Good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, new guys.
Nim starts now spawning these chompies.
Oh, I will die.
Yep.
But I get a free shield.
You came in
very hot.
Or you can just try to go hard on Nim and see if you can two-turn them.
That's
true.
true.
Live this turn. So, Alpha Strike time.
Do that. Live. Wait.
But your damage outputs might probably not going to pull it together. That's not getting you there. Now, yeah, if you can clear out the chompies, I think you have to live another turn. Getting some dot damage on Nim would be great, but I don't know if you have that luxury.
Nope. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go.
I live.
You live.
As long as I don't.
Oh, you got some poison on Nim.
As long as I don't do that.
Yep. I don't think you're getting out of that.
I live. Barely. So good it got clipped twice. It should, because that was really embarrassing. Possibly cost me this run. This early in the unranked mode, because, like I said, have not played this class.
Right.
That's my excuse.
We're learning. It's a good sign we're getting our balance in good shape.
Probably need to deal with these guys. Can I DPS this hard enough? Probably not.
No, the dots are going to do pretty good damage, but obviously you need to live another turn. And Nim is doing 11 damage of this now. You have 8 shield. That's pretty good. Your DPS on this is pretty good.
I should not do this then if I need to clear enemies.
Yeah,
I should.
You gotta get all 3, I think.
3, 3, 3, 9. Yeah, so I effectively have 11 HP. So I actually only need to get...
You have 12.
12 damage, so I just need to get one of them, really.
Oh, sure. That's true. I guess so. That's how it maths out. Why is that not everything else? 11,333. It looks like 20.
I don't think I live.
There we go. All right.
All right, let's try a different build with me trying to be a bit better about this. Defeated. So sad.
There we go. That's funny. Our group ranks 20. Solo ranks 0. We can do ranked because you're 0. So,
Now we switch to the other aspect. Exactly. We're not actually going to do that. That's great.
Oh, no. We promised. We promised we wouldn't reveal them both today. Save one for next week.
Deep dive. It's okay. The more we lose, the more runs we can show, and the more variation in all of the upgrades we can show off. This is all planned.
And as usual, feel free to drop your questions in chat.
We're doing
here for a bit.
We're doing unranked. It's rank 0.
We're
solo.
Yeah, we're solo.
Hey, have you considered putting some text here?
We filed a ticket for it. I don't know where it went, but it's gonna be the flavor text for the villains.
Which one do you want to do? Chat, decide.
Yeah.
Chat,
First
which
person to
one?
reply.
First person to reply. Go. Burning the bits totally didn't cost the run. Burning the bits is fun. Cinder.
Important to have fun.
So we can change our class here now. We can change our trinkets, which now that I understand this class a bit more, I think we should do.
That's almost certainly true. I haven't actually gotten up to speed on all of our trinket changes. I know we're even making more today. Based on some feedback, folks want to get more stats effects applied, I think, on the stats effects one. So go into that.
That's fun right here.
Yeah, that's one if you don't care. You just go hard on all status.
So 5 different statuses, 4 different icons.
Mumsy is definitely saying Rose of Rubies is definitely good to play, and they're definitely not.
Oh, Mumsy. So let's see. Molten set.
Y'all forget about the trinket. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, you want to change it?
Yeah.
Also, since you with matchmaking, we dropped you right into a run. We wanted to let people be able to customize their classes if they wanted to together. So there's been a few bugs to work out, but I think we got them all now. Where obviously some things were not setting your stats right or whatever.
This is pretty funny right here. So we know poison was good.
I believe Mumsy can use it perfectly. Yeah. These are the ones that are changing.
Is Andrew a little quiet? Get closer.
Get closer. We can probably also. Can we tilt this a little more?
No.
No.
JK. I will do this
better?
one. I will do this one.
Getting real close. All right. I'm just shy. Sometimes.
Do we have a quest that puts us at Radiant Market? Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Market's fun.
I didn't look at what the... I make my decisions based on quests. I didn't look at what we're about to get.
Sure.
We're going to find out.
Oh, right. What's the mutator?
We create a bomb.
That one's not that bad.
That's not too bad.
Where's the multiplayer?
Tarnished Vault. Okay, so I'm going to go all in on poison. I see poison in many capacities.
You start with 1 venomous, so you already have a set.
Especially since we have poison here, so let's just go hardcore poison. Poison.
Okay, if you see poison...
If I see poison, I'm
you're
clicking.
You're a simple man. If you see poison, you click.
This is how I played Monster Train. It worked for me.
Great.
Was that a green notification I saw? Was that health?
Again. I glanced towards chat for a minute, so...
I do enjoy that quite a bit.
Right. No, that's very fun. All right, you got your juice.
And now turn 2, I think, is the real secret with this.
Right, there you go. Now you got it. And you got massive stacks of poison.
All right. Let's see if we could get more poison.
It says, smooth sailing until you reach book 1 boss. It could be.
Oh, that's a troll move right there.
Yeah, Shadow is the trade-off build. I think we're going to juice that a little bit more today or make a few tweaks, but yeah.
Omni damage. Have you talked about that on stream?
Sure. I believe so, but it doesn't hurt to say it again. So it used to be called ability power. Now it's omni damage. Otherwise, physical damage, magic damage also used to be called power. They are now the same power level as they were before, but they're they're out of percentages. Instead of 1 point used to give you 10%. Now it's 1 point gives you 1%, but everything gives you 10x. So basically, we did that to hopefully just be more clear, easier to read things when you're looking at them and understand what they're doing. Plus, bigger numbers are always fun.
And this screen now shows everything.
Yeah, we just have it turned on all the time on that screen.
Which weirdly, just by pure coincidence, fit perfectly.
Right, so no more stats.
Was not intentional.
Or we can...
It was very pleasing, though.
We probably have some white space. We can compress if we have to.
All bindings gain critical. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
there was no poison in this one. There is poison here. Have to do it.
Poison? That's pink.
That's
a flower.
Oh, I'm being tricked. I'm being tricked.
Flameo, so you can mouse over Flameo, that second one, Thaumaturge. That can be good. Although, actually, that's not fully set up, so maybe don't pick it. But, in theory, if you have things that have poison and burn, you would get damage resist, which is good for status effects.
Because you said don't pick it, I have to pick it.
Great.
Hello, Tog93. I am Marimo on the Discord. Muhammad is my name. Camille is on vacation, so I'm taking over.
Yep. And
you could also call me Camille if you want. That's fine, too.
I think she's out all next week, so we're here for the hype stream. We're here for the launch stream.
I'm going to re-roll this because I want poison.
Ogre Plush says, number goes up. Love when that happens. That's the game. That's the game plan. Want bigger number.
I did not get poison.
Get bigger number.
I did get bleed, though. And I do enjoy that, too.
Right. You can just go full Thaumaturge build. Full bleed, poison, full dot build, yeah. Bleed, poison, burn.
So you said there were new events in the Sea Breach?
So the technically old events, but they've almost all been revamped and made more exciting, and a lot have new mechanics to them. So yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Aquill lights. I'm not going to read this. What do we get? Less movement, immediate HP restoration.
Not much.
Increase incoming damage for 3 battles. Get money. Lose will reserve. Gain ascension. This is kind of a rough one early on.
Right, but the power.
The power.
Ascension. This is like the full upgrade. Gold border.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, this is not... Augment is the upgrade, the little pip. Ascension's like the full new ability.
Well, then I have to do that.
Right, that's very exciting. So you
what did I get?
Finishing Fist.
Finishing Fist. Uppercut an enemy, pushing them back, and dealing 160 magic damage. This amount is doubled. Okay, cool. We're going to use that more.
Great. Ash2Ka says, hello, great decision on removing the monetization, and some emojis. Great. I'm glad to hear you're excited. I guess we talked about this on stream, but just, for folks, and you guys are all dedicated Inkbounders out there, so you probably heard this already, but if you haven't somehow, yep, we are removing in-game monetization. So now you can earn. So basically, we have the Cosmetic Vault, which used to be the shop. Everything in there is earnable. We are changing the currency to be called Vault Dust, and Vault Dust buys the things in there. You will earn it through leveling up. And yeah, also you can randomly get those chests by beating Guardians, by beating the book bosses. So sometimes after you beat a Guardian, there is a chance that one of those will show up and you get a random Vault cosmetic that you don't already have. And the things that go into the vault are things that come from previous seasons, previous free tracks, things like that. And the passes have been changed into DLC that is on the Steam store, so out of game, it's just on the Steam store. And if you want to get everything that's in those premium tracks, go out there. And if you already had the pass, you'll instantly unlock everything that was in them. And you'll also get some Vault Dust as a sort of refund to go ahead and go spend.
Is this a time for this?
Reduce cost by 2. Well, probably not, because you have things on cooldown that are not, and that cost reduction goes away at end of turn.
But I have a thing for the cooldown.
Squishy says, if you own every cosmetic, you might just get thumbs up. I think we fixed this. So if you actually own every cosmetic, which I'm sure some people do, although that's very hard to do. But kudos to you. The chest will no longer show up. So if you do have every single vault cosmetic, the chest should now no longer show up for you. We fixed that bug. And we fixed the bug where it's also giving duplicates, and now it should actually give ones you don't have, no matter what. I have to do some more testing on that, though, to make sure that's true, but that's how it should work. That's how we fix some bugs. So, Ogre Plush, since the season pass is leaving, how does that affect lore missions? Will they disappear each season or progress pause until you catch up? Yeah, we're also changing, and we've been actually changing that since the last season, but this season we'll reintroduce Season 1 quests. We are generally not going to do lore-heavy season quests at this point. Maybe at some point we'll explore it again in the future, but really we want to get to a 1.0 that feels like a 1.0, that tells the complete story, and so we're going towards that. So we're bringing back the Season 1 quests, and for 1.0 we are working on more quests that will kind of bring this particular part of the story to a conclusion that feels satisfying. So Yep, there's, like, we still have seasons in the game. There's going to be leveling up cosmetics you can earn, and those will go to the vault if you don't earn them during the season. Ranks will reset to rank 10 with new banners to earn for reaching rank 20, and the ranks will change a bit, and the victory board will reset, and there'll be new rewards for the victory board as well.
And yeah, now to make a decision on what I want. Verdant Seed gives the Verdant, which I have one of.
And that's pretty good early. You get max hit points. Bring back the Underborn. I believe the Underborn should be back now. That is part of the Season 1 update. Although if you've already completed it, I don't know if they should be around. So, Mumsy, let me know if that's not true, actually. That should be true.
Let's get stronger.
Yeah, so if you're behind, the season missions should stick around. So don't worry about those going away.
I'm too shy to get this. That's very sad.
Yeah. Oh, there's some suggestion. Maybe we make that cheaper in this build because there's so much more to spend on, and vestiges have come up in power.
Let's see. More crit damage.
Let's see.
Increase magic damage by 40 for Runic Strike. That sounds pretty good. Because I use that all the time. I'm sure that if I just go one node forward, I could get enough to come back. Let's do the Superior Vault, because I want some nice vestige sets.
All right.
Please tell me there are some Quillings here. No! R.I.P. What will our potion be? Another one of these? That's fine. Begin combat. Alright, everything is critical, and these enemies are not running away, which is nice. Or they're not invulnerable, is what I meant to say. So we can get rid of you. Let's do that. Already have some bleeds, could go heavier into that, that's true. There's a lot of enemies here.
Yeah.
So the expensive thing is that. The cheaper way is do something first.
Right. And you've got 2 fists, so you only need to do...
And I have 2 fists, that's right.
One punch. You gotta do 1 punch to get it active. Night Owl says, destructibles are fewer in this build. That is true. There's half as many and they give double the reward. So they're a little higher on RNG, but overall, same amount of overall rewards. The other reason to do that was, like, it just felt like people were spending a lot of time, or like too much time clicking on indestructibles going between battles and other things. So we had to, like, slightly reduce the amount of clicking that was happening between there.
Battlefield.
Yeah, one of the big goals with this update was just kind of like speed up runs a little bit more, keep streamlining that, keep it all in the action. And so there's also been some changes that you guys have probably seen or played with already, where, like, you get the ascensions after combats and they are their own special little island and things like that, just to keep the pacing and try to keep iterating on the pacing of the game.
Despair.
To make it feel like you're making more interesting choices more often. All right.
Despair is right.
Despair.
Let's see. Let me get here so I could get some nice juicy orbs to help me out here.
Floppy asks, will we be able to sell vestiges or potions for extra quillings? Right now there is a sea breach that allows you to sell vestiges. I believe. I'll have to double check, but we implemented that feature. You got them. Damage over time. You're only taking a small amount of damage yourself. It's all worth it. Definitely not gonna regret that later.
So I can get more Molten. This one will immediately finish one of my sets, at the very least. This one also will finish... No, it won't. Ambusher takes way more.
Oh, yeah. Ambusher is good. Oh, cool. We got that middle one in. That's good.
Let's do this one.
Yeah, Ambusher can kind of win runs, but you have to really invest in it.
This is the trade-off one you were talking about.
It is. Just that Shadowy Quill Charm.
But that 20 Omni damage is worth it.
Right. Oh, yeah. Omni damage, very good. It's going to boost all of your damage over times.
Yeah, we're going to go with that. Let's do... Okay, we could destroy something, like the Verdant Seed, but I might need the Verdant Seed, to be honest.
You lose that max health, but I mean, your max health is not holding you back at all right now.
I think because we have a lot of Quillings... Am I not able to go back and buy the thing? Not currently, because I've advanced too many nodes.
Right, you probably could have. But
I could have, but
it's not how we play.
It's not how I play. Critical Eruption. These have the same...
Right.
That's funny.
Just on something different.
But the Fist, in specific, is the one that's ascended.
Right. Right. So that could be the one.
That could be the one. More movement is actually... I felt like I did need a little more movement in the past few battles.
Mm-hmm.
So I might also consider that. Or I can do the thing for the quest that I haven't finished.
Right. Right. And you are a quester. Movement on 1 is Pog, and movement on 1 is often pretty good.
Let's do that instead. Rare augments. Okay, what do we got here? I mean, I am going to be less than 50% max HP. That is true. We got this one last time, and this one was pretty cool. Because it's just more damage, and I feel like we needed to have a higher damage output.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you're pretty glass cannon. You got that heal, but it's not...
I can buy a heal.
You can buy a heal.
Oh.
You can't buy a heal. You probably should buy.
Let's do a quick swap.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good for you.
Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
You can
I probably should just buy the heal.
Right. It's price for pain, but sometimes that 10 health can make quite the difference.
Seeing as what happened last time, which was not great. All right, Captor. Here we go.
Wow.
Focus on dots. Focus on dots. That is the name of the game.
Spice this stream up. Bring out Mark in the hot dog costume. Tis the season for the hot dog costume, so maybe next week.
Do you have a Halloween costume?
Yeah. Do you?
I'm working on something.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna wear it on stream?
Are we streaming on
Friday?
Sure, I can try to bring it in for that.
Right, great.
Oh, I like this. Just get out of my face.
Yeah, you're doing good damage. That's actually like Captor's pretty decent for high DPS.
I have 3 heals.
So
excuse me as I use that. Boink.
count. Spatula. So,
Asuka Marimo. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to pull that off very well. Just a hunch that... Hang on. Before we do this. Do that. Grab this. Free that. Oh. I thought that was free.
I don't know.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just do that. You're taking a big amount of damage.
I think you'll take less if you go down. You can get outside of both rings.
I could pull Shinji off. I don't know if I want to be Shinji.
We can get Mark to do what's the father?
Gendo.
Good.
Just get my actual dad to do that.
There you go.
He already has the beard. Just if you want to know what my dad looks like, imagine Gendo. And
That's basically it.
that's basically it. That's honestly basically it. Okay, we have a lot going on here that looks troubling.
It does. A lot of circles.
I can heal myself. I should wait on that. We need to deal with the mobs. So we're going to do that first. Let me grab some of that. Can I knock you? You're not directly damaging me, but I can knock you away. So I live. That's awesome. Can I get multiple? Yes.
Nice.
We'll do that. I mean, I could do the play of walking here, grabbing this, and walking, and like trying to get out, but I don't have enough movement.
Risky. I mean, you'll get the one. You'll have your one.
I could.
What happens if you move? You can move outside this other ring. I think there's a.
That's true.
Yeah, that'll save you a couple points of damage.
Good thing we got that 10
You have a
HP.
shield potion, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
I do not. So go in here. So this is a question I always have. If I collect the orbs wall in this, do I take damage?
I believe not at this point. I think,
We're going to find out.
yeah, I think you don't.
Okay. That's
We've
good.
generally made it friendly. You don't take damage for orbs. You don't take damage for movement abilities. Poppy asked, struggle with clairvoyant, knowing if the shard of globe's range for spirit bomb will hit enemies you need it to. Yeah, we should figure that out. Not for this update, but I'll make sure we have it for 1.0.
Okay, we can do possibly something here. This will do 1. Let you go away. You go away. Get out of there. I'm still
You need some shields.
dead.
Yeah, your defensive options on this build were
Not great.
minimal.
Does Chainbreaker have any movement abilities?
Does it have any movement abilities? All of them. The one key.
This one.
Although now you're right. You're right.
I mean, there was no way I'm living
Oh,
anyway.
All right. We're just gonna.
You know, I
suffer.
can take... I
take more damage.
Well, what will proc first?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like movement tagged abilities. I'm actually not sure about Ascension.
What will proc first? Can I take myself out and not
Before it
give
does?
the capture credit?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's find out.
out.
No.
It got to take you. Although
This is
you got
part
it
of
really low. That was very close.
This is part of the plan to show you all the different mechanics
Right.
by
And
doing
the game-
multiple runs
game is
and not getting
challenging.
past the first boss.
Game is challenging, but doable. All these fights have been doable. You know, with a little more damage. So.
Oh, hey, I have
think
a thing here.
We're about hitting our time as well. So.
Oh, we
probably
could do one more.
do one more speed run it. We're having a good time.
I have this.
Yeah, you start with that from the trinket.
It showed up in the hub as well, in the Athenium.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I guess it makes sense if you have the trinket, but maybe we just hide that in there. Anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Chat, give me... I'm trying to spam quest completions. Give me the choice. Which boss?
Shahid says boss 1 is overtuned. Yeah, it's going to be a fine balancing act, especially with the complete heal. We need to make sure that it's challenging enough to get some wins, you know, or wins
Fist
for the enemy.
boss, which is... okay, yes.
Get some defeats without being overwhelming. So I think ranked is still not tuned, especially our ranked numbers are still not tuned as tightly as they need to be. So that's something we're talking about in the design team today.
So we tried poison.
But I think Muhammad could have won either of the fights he did today on stream.
I could have. I could
chose
have.
not to.
I chose not to. Chose, yes.
Right.
We're gonna go
know,
with that word.
All things are a choice.
I mean, this is a choice.
Choice, you want to do it? Let's do it.
Yeah, sure. We'll see how far I get.
Mum's you recommended.
So, Rose of Rubies. When
Ever
above
Frost,
20
small
max
right
HP, I get Omni damage and I lose max HP. Tripled for Guardians.
Yep.
Okay, we got Vengewood. We got Radiant Market. We still need to spend Quillings in the Radiant Market. This is how I make my decisions. We got to spend 100 more.
Great. Let's do our quests. Yeah, Night Owl, I know the stat spec trinkets Colin's looking at today, so hopefully we'll have an update for those tomorrow's patch.
Speaking of Omni damage,
Yep, that one's pretty good. That one can definitely just randomly tilt fights in your favor, or randomly do nothing, obviously.
I will go for Omni damage whenever I see it. Really, any damage. This is pure damage, so we're going to do that. This is my decision making.
Great. Well, you need to get to 20 health, right? Like, as quickly as possible.
It will happen. Just wait.
Every hit point above 20 is just wasted time.
Don't worry.
All right.
I got you.
You got me. All right.
So let's make the truly worst first decision I could make and use my... hello, Axolot Tunes. The next major update is not 1.0.
Yeah, the one going out Friday is not. The one after that is intended to be. Our plan is for the one after that to be 1.0. So we'll talk more about that, obviously, after this update. It's going to be generally... we're still going to be adding new content, but also pretty heavily polish focused. Also adding things like localization. We've got a few controller features. We have one that we have like in progress right now, and then we're going to see what else we can do, mostly for Steam Deck. So obviously we're still focused on Steam.
I just win.
Anyway, you just win.
I just win.
You don't need to worry about anything. And you lost 4 hit points, but that's not.
Okay, this is clearly the choice. We got to get Shadow.
Sure.
This is the choice I have decided.
All right, we're gonna try to force Shadow.
Uh,
roll for it.
Okay,
Although
there's
you got
no
a green, which is hard to ignore.
There's no pure this is pure damage.
Yeah, so, and to set expectations, controller support is going to be on the light side. Like, basically, we want to do things that make it easier to navigate the core gameplay loop with the controller is where our focus will be. I don't want to commit, I don't think we can commit to saying absolutely everything is going to be great for controller, but we want to generally improve it and make it feel like good, especially this core loop, this core run experience. There's not really
Which is kind
major
of
pain points.
speedrun the dialogue.
Shadow with Rose is hilarious. Yeah.
Yes.
This is, you live on a knife's edge of high damage.
We'll see if we get far enough to have that do anything. This
Sure.
mouse needs a mouse pad. Smite damage sounds fun.
Yeah, that smite one's very good. It got a little nerf, and it might not be enough.
On collecting an orb, that sounds very good. Gain 50 magic damage until a binding is used.
Yep, that one's solid.
All right.
And with Dread. Dread's a beast, or it can be.
Let's do that. I'm going to set up...
Jinx.
I'm going to set up a like pseudo mouse pad. We need to get a mouse pad in this room. This mouse is not cooperating with me.
Sounds good.
Technical difficulties.
Enemies can't hurt you if they're dead. Stack enough damage and they never get turned. That is absolutely true. That is.
So we got Jinx. We can use it. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Rocketeer.
Yeah, this one's a little hard to understand right now.
If not hit for a turn, get a boost for rest of combat. So I should... I'm being hit, stops provoking. I should hit these guys, is what that is telling me. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I can't move. That's great.
Yep.
I used all of my movement.
Switch it up.
All right, this should be fun with all of them clamping around me.
We're gonna miss out on that treasure.
That's fine.
We don't got time for treasure. 4 is probably gonna do a shit ton of damage.
Yes.
Back maybe one shot it. No.
I didn't fully miss out on the treasure.
Right, you got a little bit of it.
Goodbye. Not goodbye. Can I launch you, please?
Ooh. Cool. A little bit out of range.
Fine.
Pretty good though. Oh, you're still not quite hitting that mark.
No. Oh, I should have moved.
Right.
No, it's okay. I actually want to lose damage.
Right.
So I should attack.
Yeah,
I should just attack in.
Yeah, you should just
There
go
we go.
hard. Yeah,
Awesome.
You're losing out, not being what, below 20.
Yet another orb. What was it called?
Oh, nice. Enchanted.
The orbulicum. The orbulicum.
We are pondering the orb on this run.
I mean, we are getting enchanted. We are
Yeah,
not. We're getting some orbs.
Your magic damage is 60 is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not getting anything for Shadow, which I would like.
Yeah, I think there's the coin. There's the coin you can get.
Cloak of Conspirator is like the most useless choice here. I will take damage. However, critical sounds pretty nice.
Very good.
I'm just ignoring the vestiges on that, or the vestige sets on that one because.
Sure.
Okay, what do we got here?
Oh, grasp.
Yeah, that kind of is like the opposite of what I do. Is like a push and pull.
Mm-hmm.
So that actually works pretty nicely if I do it right. Yeah. Thank you, Skagara. It's time to spend money in the market. I need to spend 100. I mean, that's easy. What is this? Ancient. Ooh, damage. I was talking about damage. Hey, losing more HP?
Yep. You don't need
This
that.
is the choice.
It's right with the strategy.
The Liar's Dice can go away with another Liar's
Got an
Dice.
option.
You know, just re-rolling and walking away is a choice to finish the
power
quest.
move.
You know, I'm going to do it.
All right.
I did it.
Quest complete. That's what matters.
Big brain.
We're making progress.
Big
Better
brain.
progress.
The only progress that... Oh, I could have just... Was there anything for 50?
If you didn't reroll, you could have gotten the augment.
But I re-rolled so I could get a different
Oh,
augment.
that's true.
And this one's actually better than Liar's Dice, I think. 33% is actually kind of nice. But
Yeah. It does a lot of damage when it rolls.
combine the yoink and doink. That is my goal. Let's see what's going on here. We got a lot of enemies. So the yoink will... I want to test something. So I can grab you and bring like one of these guys towards me. And then I should be able to just push them into a different enemy, which is good for turn 1.
And
What is their
they
ability?
get marked as well with the pull, so that's going to be pretty good on the bigger ones.
So you come here and do that.
There you go. I'm like, launch them off.
Just launch them. Is Dread the better play here?
It's pretty good. You definitely want to deal with those.
Oh, I should have moved. Oh, I could touch the orb. It's fine. And just like that, I'm out of damage ranges.
Yeah. So some guys, I think,
I'm learning.
direct attack.
I'm learning, folks. It's happening. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. This is now discounted, which is wonderful.
There you go. Nice.
Woohoo! I just need to get a little bit more. I mean, they're going to die, but I don't want them to hit me. This is the only one doing direct damage.
Yeah, looks like it.
So we are good. I could
that
do
should be
another
fine.
yoink. And let's see. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let me get to you. Okay, that 3 is available now, and that's absolutely going to be used.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. The moment I said I need to take damage, I'm actually doing quite well
Right.
without it. I'm still taking damage, but it's just naturally from this guy, right?
Yoink and doink. There we go. Coined it here.
That is a great combo.
Count special got us. Nerf Marimo, Flux Point says. I guess we got to.
I mean, none of these are super good for me right now.
We can talk about this. We did change the name of Evasion to be more different because we changed functionality. It's now called Blur. Blur reduces all incoming damage by 1 per stack.
I'm going to re-roll this and hope for something better. That might be a little better.
Yeah, Twin Fangs is pretty good.
This is also, I mean, we're already going into Enchanted 1 away.
Yeah, that'll give you a ton of magic damage.
Yeah, I think that's the play. I'll lose my movement, it's fine. I guess we might have to get rid of Coin of Shadow, sadly.
Right.
It's not really
off yet.
It's not really doing much.
There, yeah.
But Enchanted 4, so that's maxed out. It's purple. We're getting plus 60, 110 magic. I need to lean in on that. Poison is magic.
Yeah, Critical Jinx is also hugely magic.
Yes. And, okay, we can destroy a Vestige and get double its sets, which might be useful.
Yeah, you keep that magic if you enchanted if you want to.
What's giving us the Star Walker? Is it the... No. Oh.
Counter resistance.
Interesting.
Although I don't think it hits anything you have, so...
Ancient, that's coming from the Token of Regret.
Right.
Which actually might be worth getting rid of if I wanted some HP back.
Right. You're also losing max HP to the Rose, right?
Right.
Is that chewing it up?
Yeah. Yes.
On max HP, yeah.
So I think we get rid of the Token of Regret.
Sure.
That will give us more Omni damage. That's the play.
All right.
So choose Vestige. Let's get rid of Token of Regret. Okay, we have Ancient, so we now have 50. That's awesome. I guess this is technically a plot thing. I did it.
Yeah, you're doing quests.
Oh, cool. I could buy stuff. I don't have any money for that. So,
Nope.
Well, okay. I'll take a look
rid
at
of
the
that
cheap
coin.
one. Yeah, no.
Nope, that doesn't give you anything. No.
Not
Take the fangs.
worthwhile. There's something...
Wants you to do. Oh. I'm just chilling, sure. I don't know which...
Oh. Okay, well, I try to go through that so that I don't
wow.
spoil folks, but
Sure.
some things...
I don't know what...
I don't know what that's about.
No, I don't think I've done that one on my live account yet.
Oh, fun. Okay, so we have mobs.
But it might be live already. Anyway.
That seems like a nice first move. It doesn't do much to it, but... Okay, this might be the better one. Just get rid of more of the mobs. Yeah, there we go. Then if I can...
Oh, right, it's the quests.
Blast
Base game
into
quests.
you.
Yeah.
And you're gone,
There's
so...
a couple fun ones in there that I think we
think-
had recently.
I think that's a
Last
good turn 1. Got rid of 3 of the 4 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Oh, I don't need to go to you. You can come to me.
But you definitely need to probably jinx the boss. It's gonna chunk it, and if you kill the thing first, it'll chunk it even more. But
Can I get both? Well, see, what I was thinking...
magic pixel, or you can pull it and get both. Probably.
That's what I was thinking, is
Yeah.
I will pull it towards me. So this will get both,
There you
and
go.
that will kill it. Then I can kind of go in.
Did that do damage to you?
No, I don't think it did.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the 2, because I'm going to walk away. Try to reduce some
Sort of walk
damage.
away, yeah.
I might just actually not do that and do this instead.
Double orb damage going off. Indeed. Yeah, this is a massive amount of magic damage. It's very good. Also boost poison such that you have it.
Okay, cool. I will die unless I make a very good play here. So let's see, what is the play? Probably get the orb first, just to get some things off cooldown. Can I grab the big one here? Can I launch you, because this is magic damage?
Yeah.
Go to you. That's magic damage. Get this. I live. I get out of attack range. There.
Oh, that's why you're taking damage. You picked the book modifier that does damage on orb.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I was missing.
I can get a dread, which does a lot even with the mobs up.
Right.
And then I'll just go over here. Should be fine as long as I finish the job.
You might be able to, here, look at your potion. See what that does. I think that's going to give you... your next
double
attack
damage.
binding does double damage. So you can...
So I could do
double that. You can double it with a potion.
That's... Oh, it doesn't kill it.
3 hit points left. I mean, it's doing it's not going to hit you, although you have to live this turn, and I don't know if that's going to happen. So.
Well, if I go here, the boss can't hit me.
Can't it? Okay.
So if I'm very careful, I can do that, get the orb, and just walk away.
I think that there's a ring outside of that we don't communicate as well as we could. Although I think that damage could fall off a little more, I think. Let me make a note.
Will I live? Probably not. Oh, definitely not now. Ah, so close, 98. It's okay, third attempt.
All right, we did. We did all right.
We did okay. We'll get there.
Right. We did all right. You guys can show us how it's done once you get your hands on with the class. There's obviously a lot of things that we could have done differently on those runs that would let us beat those bosses.
For example, I could play the game more instead of just code it.
Right. Closer this time. Yeah, no, we're gonna. You've been working a lot on the set UI and other things like that. So,
We're not gonna switch to it, but did we want to show it?
let's just hold. Let's give them something to look forward to next week. We revealed the name, so let's not show anything. We'll show it maybe on Wednesday.
You're so mean.
I know. Actually, I don't know if we're playing on Wednesday. We'll see.
We're not.
See what we can do.
I don't think we're doing. I mean, we could do Wednesday.
Right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're not professionals. We're not community management professionals. We just make video games. But you know, 2 classes, 2 aspects coming in this update. They have some synergy with each other. There's a cool little multiplayer interaction with the other one that I really like. It's a lot of fun. And you'll see it next week. And the update's going out. So the downtime will start at 8 a.m. PST, PDT, whatever we're doing now. West Coast.
Whatever time zone Pacific Coast is in.
Right, exactly. 8 a.m. the servers go down. We're going to do a little testing on servers, make sure they're good. We want to bring them up by 10 is the goal. So that'll be Friday morning. Thanks for joining us. Like we said, no giveaways today because we are not community management professionals. We do not know how to work that particular software. We will try to do extra giveaways next week on a big hype stream on the launch day.
I'm very out of focus here. It's great.
Okay, now we're just distracted seeing how in focus we are. No, I'm fine. You're just...
Man.
We're like in different universes. All right.
Shot.
We don't get to see more Fieldstone. Not this time. But thank you for joining us. We will show you more next week, and you'll get to play it next week.
Alrighty.
All right. See you guys then.
See you.